If you've ever been teased for being introverted, let me tell you why being introverted is actually amazing. If you're introverted, I'm sure you've been teased about it at least once in your life, at least one time in your life before, because you're either quiet, shy, you don't want to talk to people because you're like, it's my world, I want to do what I want to do. But hey, has anyone ever told you how great you are today or how amazing you are today? First of all, give yourself a pat on the back for being amazing. Take a second, give yourself a pat on the back. Let's go ahead and hop to this video. The first reason being an introvert is awesome, you're peaceful and calming. Let me ask you this, when was the last time you've ever heard somebody say, oh, this quiet, introverted, shy person started drama? Or this quiet, introverted person is trying to fight everybody and their grandma? Never. In the history of ever. Well, maybe you have that one nutcase that's like want to be different and like just do their own thing. That doesn't count. Oh, I'm talking about the majority of you guys. So if you're introverted, you're kind, you're peaceful, you're loving, just say, hey, that's a nice trait you got there. Because not everybody has that. Not everybody can pull that off. Because if things go left, most likely you're going to be calm. You're not going to be freaking out. You're like, look, namaste, we're going to be peaceful, we're good. You may freak out on the inside, but you won't show it on the outside, which is a strong skill in my opinion, but that's just me speaking. On to the next one. Another reason people think introverted people are super quiet, well, some of us are quiet, some of us are reserved, but the next reason is going to be introverted people are great at observation. I bet if you went and found a person that you thought was introverted and asked them a question about anything in the room that they were in, most likely they'd be able to tell you about it because they've noticed just about everything in the room, mostly everybody in the room, felt out the energy, tell who's who's like what, before they make their move. Let me tell you, most introverted people are strategic by the way they move. They don't want to be with the super loud crowd. They don't want to be with the annoying crowd. By the time they go into a room and find a group of people, most likely it's going to be people that are like them, or they'll just be with themselves. Just like this. If you're introverted and you observe everything, say, hey, think about this. If you do that, move into a room that way, it's almost like you're a hero in a way, and that's your superpower. It's like having a hawk's eye. You know how a hawk can see things from far up and drop down and get it? Good observation skills. Same thing at what you have. And on to the next one. Next reason why introverts are so amazing, y'all are great listeners. I'm not gonna say y'all. We're a great listener because I'm still an introvert too, even though I'm a extroverted introvert, but still, hear me out. When I say we are great listeners, by that I mean, when have you ever heard somebody say, I like talking to this person because they hear me. I feel like I can talk to this person about anything. Because you may not be the most talkative person in the world, but one thing you are good at is listening to other people. Whether it could be eavesdropping. Don't lie, be honest. It could be eavesdropping. Or it could be listening to somebody vent or complain about their day. Most of the time it's 2 and 3. But for the most part, that's what it is. And let me tell you this, that'll take you a long way in life, because if you can listen rather than talk, it'll open up more opportunities and more doors for you. That's why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you can hear more than you speak, which is why being introverted is freaking amazing. And if you're introverted and you disliked it for any reason, take that back and accept it, because that's what it is. Doesn't mean you have to be introverted forever, but I say keep your introverted pieces with you along in life and watch how far it takes you. And on to the next reason. I'm sure all of the introverts can relate to this one right here. If you're introverted, if you're truly introverted, you can love and appreciate a meaningful conversation that's not about something stupid or idiotic. What I mean by this is a conversation where both people can go back and forth talking about whether it be things in life, things you want to do in life, or meaningful activities or anything, rather than drama, news, anything that'll make you anxious, uncomfortable, basically bringing discomfort. Nobody wants to do that, but introverted people, we prefer to have the real deal conversations. Like if you see an introverted person and they're to themselves, instead of asking them about something irrelevant, like, hey, did you see so-and-so on the news today? Ask them a real life question. It can be a random question, or it could be a question off the wall. But hey, ask them something like this. If you could live forever, what would you do with all of your time? And I bet you that would get the ball rolling. Then that could lead to another conversation, then another, Next thing you know, you got a whole new friend just like that. So if you're introverted and you love these meaningful conversations, hey, keep that with you as well, because not everybody can have those kind of conversations. A lot of people prefer to have normal conversations, but hey, meaningful conversations are amazing. That's those all night conversations where you talk from 7 to 3 in the morning type of conversation. That's those real good ones. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, let me ask you something. You being introverted, or even if you're not introverted and you just stumbled on this video, what's one more reason that I didn't cover that you believe introverts are amazing? Drop it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. But hey, if this video brought some light into your introverted life, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, comment. But before you leave, share this with the introverted friend that this could help if they're hating being introverted. And also check out one of the videos on screen. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in my next video.